Hello! Hello, hello. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's better. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Is my controller working? Yes. Yesn't. I haven't looked at the settings yet. Anyway, hello. I haven't uploaded anything this week. Sad. Yeah. Before I start playing this demo, I do have to say I'm probably gonna be a bit on the quiet. Well, not that I'm not always quiet. A bit on the quieter side today. So, listen to my insane little story of how my week's been. How my week has gone. In this, what is it? May? Is it May? April? May? Yeah, it's like May. Okay. So, last week I played DuckTales, right? And I had to stop because I had, like, one of my migraines. Well, you know what happened? You know what happened the day after? The day after? Well, not even the day after this. The next day, thankfully, I didn't have anywhere to go, so I could just vegetate at home, which was great because I had to still get over the headache then. It was that bad. The day after that, you know what happened then? You know what happened then? I woke up with tonsillitis. I woke up with tonsillitis and have had it all week. I've had it all week. And I've been fighting a fever all week too. I actually have one right now. But I have to do this, so I'm here anyway. Yeah. That's how my week has gone. Thought I was feeling better yesterday, and then I woke up today and I wasn't, but it is what it is. So, I'm not saying that DuckTales gave me tonsillitis and made me sick, but DuckTales gave me tonsillitis and made me sick. I'm not too keen on playing it again very soon. Yes. So, this is the Sunny Grove demo. Yes, DuckTales. DuckTales is banned. Banned. No, I'm sure, like, I bought it. I'm gonna play it again. It is a little strange that I ended up getting so sick. It's a funny little coincidence. Awful lot of coincidence up in here. Because, someone else who was in the chat, had to leave because they weren't feeling good as well, so I'm like, I see. I see. So DuckTales made us both sick. Yes. Yes, I will defeat it. Although, if I play it again and the same thing happens, you know, once is a coincidence, twice is a bit, But anyway. So yes, I don't know how the audio sounds. If the game is too loud, I will turn it down. It doesn't look that loud. I'll just turn it down preemptively a little bit. It's not super loud, the music on the title screen, but... Oh, okay. That could change when I actually get into the game, I don't know. Anyway, welcome. This is the Sunny Grove demo. This is not a horror game that I know of. My controller's not working, am I not? Why is my controller not working? Okay, now it's working, kind of. It's freaking out a little bit when it tries to go over the load game screen, but again, this is just a demo, so... Camera sensitivity? Well, I don't know yet. I mean, I don't know, I guess all that's fine. Yes, Sunny Grove, this game about red pandas, and you do red panda things. And this is not a horror game. I don't think. But, the developers were kind enough to, give me, you know, let me play this, which is very nice of them. So we're gonna play it. play the demo, see what being a red panda is all about. As you know, I'm not a red panda. I'm quite blue. I'm quite a blue space teddy bear. But still, it's Pog. It's cool. Yes, I get to LARP as a red panda, so that's awesome. Anyway, Jesus. Okay, start game. Start the red panda adventure tutorial. Tutorial adventure begin. Oh, is this like a level? The levels I can do? Okay, so we have... Oh, God. We have the tutorial level. The adventure begins level, I think. Burning lands and icy caverns. This is what we have access to right now. Well, let's just start at the beginning. Oh my goodness. Oh. We can jump! Wow. that music's a bit loud for me. Well, it's fine. I like the little sound effects. Oh, wait, how to do that? How did I do that? Okay. Ugh. I wish the camera was a bit lower. Okay, wait. Okay. I have no idea how I rolled. Wait, what did I do? Oh! I can do this. Okay, this is the I'm figuring out the controls section. Okay, whoa. Ah! Sandy. Hello, Penny. Welcome to the tutorial. I'll run by the basics with you. Okay. Press cross to continue. Okay. First, let's go over the basics. Press cross to jump. And push the left joystick forward. Okay, I figured... I have this thing, right? I figure out what the controls are before I just let the game tell me what they are. Am I dead? Oh. Okay, when I'm not like up in the super close to the camera, it's not bad. Okay. I feel like the camera sense. What? Why is that not working? I cannot access the menu. Can I do it? No. Okay, so I couldn't do it with my controller for some reason. I probably... I'm using a PS4 controller, though, and I think it had, like, an Xbox one on there, so whatever. I'm stubborn and want to use a PS4 controller at all times. Yeah, camera sensitivity is a bit high for me, so I'm gonna turn it down. Okay. Okay, that's more like it. I like there to be a little pull to it. This is better. Yeah. All pandas can air dash. Fair. I did not know this, for I am not one. Is this like a paw print? I don't think so, but it kind of looks like one. I can also sit in it, which is awesome. Ugh. I don't know how I'm doing that little flip. It just kind of happens. Is it because I got like onto an edge? I have no idea. Oh, okay, I see. You gotta barely tap the button. And of course it doesn't work now. I can't have it happen again. Ooh. Okay, we got, let's see, 1 panda, 2 panda, and then 1 panda again. Okay. So it may just be my controller again because I'm not using the Xbox one, but when you walk, you get stuck a little bit when you go in a direction, but again, it might just be my controller. Penny, watch out! You aren't able to swim. Oh no, we can't swim. That isn't just any water, it's filled with piranhas. Find a bridge and cross it. Don't forget to touch the big rune stones. They'll bring you back in case you die in the water. Okay. There's piranhas! Are you touched? I'm gonna assume you're touched. I don't see no piranhas. Prove it to me. I don't know what I expected. That's okay. I don't know, I didn't see any piranhas. I just think we can't swim. You're lying to me. Yeah, I don't think it's a double jump, because when I do this, I'm not double jumping. It just kind of happens sometimes. I do not know what the conditions are to make that happen. I have no idea. This is cute, though. I like the art style a lot. Little cute little red panda, yes. Okay, we have... Okay, so... Oh, no, this one only has one panda. I still don't see piranhas. What is happening over here? Whoa. What? What was that? Okay, thank you. Well. Oh yeah, Penny, you have a oh yeah, I already figured that out. Sorry, tutorial squirrel. This is nothing against you, I do this. Wee. Maybe it'll tell me about the flippy thing, I don't know. Yeah, they flip when they want. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I got stuck there, and then I just kind of kept going. Alright. Okay, I need to be careful, because I keep getting stuck in one direction. Again, this is a demo, and it might just be my controller. Oh. Oh, I have to dash. Duh, what the tutorial told me to do. The tutorial literally said, hey, dash, and then I did not do that. I guess we don't need a double jump if we have that. Might be upgrades or something in the future, dunno. Oh no, you've stumbled upon a fierce boar. We have to defeat him before we can continue. Okay. Kill the boar. It's so menacing looking with his little glowy eyes. My god, we're so powerful. Oh! We collect little thingies. This looks destructible. Maybe not. Oh well. Kind of gives that vibe. We one-shotted that boar. How powerful is a red panda? How powerful are we? Nope, go this way. I cannot use the directional buttons, that's fine. I don't often expect to be able to use directional buttons. Anyway. I still don't see piranhas. I think we just can't swim. Which is fair. You know, we seem to be godlike in our power because we can defeat a single pig in one blow, so we have to be nerfed somewhere. Hello, squirrel. Sandy. It is time... Are you a squirrel or a chipmunk? Well, I don't know. It's time for your forestry magic. Press circle to daze them. We can do magic. Oh! I'm gonna do magic. Okay, wait. I'm gonna magic this boar. Oh, I have to wait for that to appear. Sandy, I'm a bit busy right now. That's a long way down, Penny. Oh, I shouldn't do that voice. How about you use that glider on... We have a glider? Oh. I guess I'm locked out of being able to do some things until I'm done with the tutorial. Okay, glider, got you. What? Sandy, this is your fault. If you hadn't stopped me to tell me how to do something, you know, you're doing your job, I wouldn't have taken a hit then. Can't believe you're trying to do your job while I play the game. Oh, it's an actual glider! Oh, God. Okay, what are you? You're like a little bed. Okay, I gotta be careful. Because I keep getting stuck in one direction. Ah. Once we found bombs. I might have some bombs. We apparently have forest magic. Maybe we'll learn, like, an explosion technique. My supply of treats? Well, not really. These are for you. Sharing is caring. Thank you. There are 3 important treats to keep in mind. Mushrooms. peaches and hearts. Why are we eating hearts? Sandy, I have questions. Mushrooms are valuable, so collect... Okay. I see why we're so powerful now. It's because every day we eat the hearts of the innocent or the guilty. Maybe both. Peaches can fill your health a bit, while hearts can refill your health all the way. Mushrooms, peaches, hearts. Maybe this is a horror game after all. Maybe so. We're some kind of panda god. We have all power because we eat hearts. Alright, Penny. See that orange tree over there? I actually don't, but I probably will in a moment. Go over there using what you've learned so far. Remember to touch those checkpoint runestones. Okay. These. How come the checkpoints are the squirrel and not like us? Are we not godlike? Bee. I like the little leaf patterns. Cute. I'm stuck. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, that's where we were before. Okay. Oh, are these the checkpoints? Are we trying to overthrow the squirrel god? Is that what we're doing? Great job so far, Penny. Now for the final trick to teach you. How to bring your kids home? We have kids? They'll follow you once you get close to them. 4 of your kids? How many kids? We're a parent? Is that why we're red? Maybe so. 4 of them. I didn't realize we were, you know, we were a parent. Dang. Okay, let's go defeat these boars in one strike. We don't really need to use the magic for these ones. Ah, okay. Get the mushrooms. And... what are those keys? Oh, there's a heart to eat. Okay, now we're extra powerful. Okay. What does this say? Home? Oh. Okay. So I have to find our children. At least 4 of them. At least 4. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, child number 1. Follow me. Oh, you also have a little glider. Go inside. Alright, that's 1 of our at least... Did you respawn, or did I just miss you? Maybe I just missed you. Die. I missed. I did not miss that time. Okay. Give me your items. Oh, here's another one. Oh, we can't really fully disappear into that one. One of our numerous offspring. Well, if we're a god, it makes sense we have, many children. Oh, here's another child, right by the fire. Come, child. Ah. Oh, okay. Ah. Blah. Oh, is that what it's gonna open? Are we like the top one and those 4 at the bottom are like our children? No, come here, child number 2. There you go. Okay, 2 of 4. Okay, that also looks destructible. Maybe we'll be able to destroy it at some point. I don't know. Everything I know about video games tells me I can destroy you. Well, I went to the 2 obvious places. That's where I came from, right? Oh, wait. I can go up here. Ah. Okay, if I just move the camera oh my god. Oh, wait, I didn't need to jump that one. Nice. Okay, oh my god. Rely on my camera button to move around more. It'll be better. Okay, here's child number 3. Come, child 3. Did you follow me? You did not follow. Oh, wait, you did follow me. You were, like, inside of me. Come on. Get in the home. Get in the hole. gonna go back up there. I see something glowing. Ah. Ah. Okay. Eeh. Eeh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed this. Okay. Oh, I have all the collectibles. That's nice. Oh, you're just a mushroom or something. Okay. Oh, here's that rock. I guess these aren't destructible. Where have I not gone? Oh, that's open now. Okay. Maybe our fourth child. At least our fourth child is in here somewhere. You're not my child unless you are. Oh no, your last baby is up at an impossible spot. What to do? I know. You can try to go to the ghost world? Huh? Just press triangle to switch what? The ghost world can reveal some secrets for you. What? You should be able to see how to get up there. We are a god. What do you mean we can just go to the spirit world at a moment's notice? Just at a whim. We do have an array of powers. It's so strange. Hello, child. I'm a ghost. Alright. Well, that's just something we can do. Awesome. Child, are you behind me? Child number 4. Alright. Alright. Okay, get in the hole. Get in the hole, little buddy. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I think I cleared the tutorial of flying colors, and we have learned a lot today. I don't know what that... Oh, that's boars. That's boars that I've killed. I killed all the boars. Excellent. Is this secretly an Okami remake? Oh! Our adventure begins. Press space to skip. I don't want to skip. I haven't seen it yet. My mouse is in the way, though. It keeps appearing. Not that you guys can see it. Ooh, what does that mean? Oh! Hi? A rock spirits? Oh, I thought it killed it. I thought it turned it into bacon. Okay, so our panda world is threatened by red rock spirits. Got you. And boars. Penny! Did you see that elemental? Elemental. It cast some sort of curse over the forest. All the animals have gone insane. We must kill them all and repopulate. With only pandas, your babies have fled in terror. Bring them back before they accidentally cross paths with the other... can my babies die? What? My children! My children! But there's collectibles. Technically my children... wait, I have 7 children now. I do have more than 4. We have at least 7 children. Dang, we've been busy. What are you? You're so cute. What are you? Hovering over the ground. You like a little otter or something? Oh, you're so cute. I don't know what you are, but hello. Slain. As they should be. Ah! Need to rely on this. Oh my god, what are you? A frog? What the? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna turn... No. I'm gonna turn the game down a bit because it's a bit loud for me. I don't know how it is for you guys. If it's too loud, just let me know, or whatever the case may be. The slice sound. Yes. What? It sounds like we have a sword or something and we're cutting them down mercilessly. Oh, there's one of my children. Come, child. Do I take it back? Or do I just keep it with me? Sound balance? Okay. Sounds pog. Come, child number 1. I assume I take you back. There you go. Alright. One of my 7 children. I hope that when we go to the next level that I just have even more children. That it gradually just expands. Until at the very end, we get the end game when we're fighting a squirrel god. Apparently we cannot get in puddles either, and I also got stuck with it. No! I'm stuck. I almost died. Our one weakness is we can't swim. But yes, I want when the game is fully released, and at the very end, once we face off against Squirrel God to claim our rightful place as the god of this world, we will just have like 10 million babies we have to find. Alright, baby number 1. Can I just carry the babies with me? You have to find a blue key to get in here, Penny. Okay. Makes sense, it is a blue door. I'm gonna see how many babies we can keep with us, so this will just stay with us. Hey. Try standing on that pressure plate. Oh. Okay, well hold on. We gotta look around. What if there's a baby? Oh. Hang on, let's look down here. Even puddles have piranhas. You know what, you're right. Everything is dangerous. All water is dangerous. Yeah. Okay, can I glide over here? Okay, I tried to dash glide and I can't do that. Okay, we cannot get dash glide, right? Let me test that. I mean, you can, but it doesn't really seem to help you much. Yeah, no. That doesn't work. Okay. Just gliding it is, then. Oh. Well, my baby mate! Oh. Does that just take us back to where we were? Oh, okay, never mind. Good job, child. This is why you don't go out to nature. Well, nature is pretty dangerous. There's another frog. The frogs look so menacing. Hey, you. Die. That's right. Gonna take my rightful place as the god of this world. Red panda god. Okay, now are those enemies? Are they friends? There's one of my babies. Baby number 2. Oh, we got a train going. Okay, let's see how long we can get it. Hey, are you friends? I guess these are friends, although I'm very tempted to try to I'm gonna try it. Okay, so nothing happens. If something is a friend, just nothing will happen. Got you. Okay. Alright. Can we jump on you? Hold on. Oh! I can jump on him. Yes. This is my noble steed. I shall gain their support to become the ruler of this world. I don't know though, maybe I can use them to get like into a higher place somewhere. Okay, we have our noble steeds. That's awesome. Every good panda lord needs a noble steed that is bigger than them. I thought that was a giant snake, but it is not. Did I mention I have a fever? Huh? Oh. I did something. Okay. One of my babies is on a floating island. Oh wait, I know this. Spirit world. I can't switch worlds right now. Well, goodbye, son. Daughter. I've decided you were daughters. That's what I've decided. I will definitely not forget this later. Okay. Okay. You guys still with me? Okay, yeah. What is down here? Death. That's okay. Well, my first act when I become ruler of this world is to build bridges everywhere, so, And also put nets everywhere. So, like, water and falling into water will be a thing of the past. That'll be my first act as ruler of this world. Hypo Quicksilver. Yes. Goodbye, children. Goodbye, daughters. I'm sure you will find a way up here, or you won't. No, see, one of you's dead. Yeah, no, both of them found their way up here. So, how does this work? Oh, there's fall damage. Well, today I learned I did. They'll catch up with me. Well, my son can just stay up there eternally. Oh, wait, this is a shortcut back home. Children. Get in the hole. Okay, maybe I can't go to the spirit world if I have children with me, which makes sense. So how do I get the boy? How do I get our son? Okay, well that worked. Oh dear. Goodbye, children. I go to a better place. Never mind. Because I'm a god, I can resurrect myself. So... now, when you first use the glider, you kind of dip a bit in height. It doesn't like... the glider doesn't just open at the top of your jump kind of thing. You do dip a bit. Initially. Do I need a bigger height? Hang on, Spirit World. Oh, so you do. You do need to not have children to get inside the Spirit World. Oh! It's a spirit bridge. Okay. Interesting. Get in the hole, son. There you go. Nice. Okay, so we have a blue key. We can go back to the blue door. No kids in the afterlife. Yes, they do. They need to sign up. But, they can't sign up until they're much, much older. That's how this works. You have to be an adult to sign up for the afterworld. The afterworld, Jesus. Spirit world. Open the blue door. Oh, it lost its blue. Ah, child number 5. Give it up for child number 5. Alright. Oh, I didn't go this way, did I? Come, child. Oh no, I did. Oh, secret child. Okay, I got 2. 5 and 6. Five and 6 or whatever. They're just 5 and 6. That's it. But where is 7? Also, I'm still missing some collectibles, I think. Well, right, I can't open the pause menu with my controller. I gotta press escape. Oh, there's still 1 boar missing somewhere in this world. I'll have to seek them out. Seek them out and murder them. Oh! I think I go that way. Okay, hold up. Somehow I just did not go these other ways. Oh. Goodbye, 5 and 6. I'm off to find 7. Okay. Ooh. This didn't lead to anywhere that grand. Okay. I'll take 5 and 6 back, and then we gotta look for 7, and then the final boar. Oh, hold up, hold up. Another way I have not been. Could it be? Could it be? There's the final. Oh, there's 2 boars. I'll save you, number 7. Why am I missing you? Maybe that was just an extra powerful boar. Okay. Well, I have all my children, but not all the collectibles. But I do have all the boars. I forgot I could do that. Come, children. It's time to go home. Wait, well, does taking you home end the level? Taking them home might end the level, so let's not do that. They're just with me for the foreseeable future. Okay, let's look for the rest of the collectibles. They're here somewhere. Yes. Oh, dang it. I didn't find all the collectibles. Tutorial? I thought I was on the adventure. Burning lands. Well, that's fine. I saw some of your babies going into the tunnel, Penny. How many babies do I have to date? Wait, is it more? Jesus, I saw that 75 up there and I was like, that suddenly took a giant leap. Ah! Okay, my children have been captured by the rock spirits. We're still all powerful though, and we can defeat them in one swipe. Can I get over here? Okay, that one's understandable. That one is very understandable. Can I glide over there? No. I love how we gently settle down into the burning hot lava. Child 7 was always your favorite. Yeah, not to pick favorites, but Child 7 is, you know, pretty awesome. They did fend off 2 boars at once. That is impressive. I was struggling for a moment there. Okay. Oh, do I have to use Spirit Realm? Spirit World? Hold on. This music. Oh. My Spirit World is running out. No! Oh, I probably could have survived. How do I get over there? I have to get the key. Spirit World? Oh, yes. Oh, I need a dash. Okay. I just didn't jump. I don't know. I just didn't jump. We cannot. I like how our little ears flop when we run, when we move. Okay. Oh, I suck. I suck today. Okay, listen, everybody. I know I'm usually super great at platformers. I'm also gonna turn the music down because it's a bit loud in here. Wait, no. Okay, just do that then. But if for some reason I seem like I'm not like super good at platformers today, it is because I am sick. It's because I'm sick, and that is why that my ability to platform is not great today. Just remember that, everyone. To all VOD watchers, to all currently present, remember this. That's definitely why I suck today. No other reason. Okay. Okay. See? That was an amazing jump. Amazing jump and dash by me. See? I got here first try. First try. All those other times was just practice. You know, they weren't real attempts. This is my first try. This is my first try. First try here in the Burning Lands. I was about to call them the Badlands, and I knew that wasn't right. What is happening? Oh. Okay. I need to rely on the camera to move around because that's way more... Yeah, that is way more, can't switch worlds now, why not? Way more reliable than me using the directional... Not the directional buttons, but the analog stick, the one you move with. Okay, we get to shoot up from there. Now, when I first saw that, I thought it was gonna be like some animals fighting or something. That was my thought process, but they're like little geysers. Oh. Alright, okay. Whoa. Oh, yeah? I'm a god. I'm a panda god. Red panda god. No! Oh, yeah. Honestly, I can use glider, I assume is what that means. I can take a lot of damage. I can take a lot of beatings. Okay. Okay, use the camera. Alright. Oh no! Wait! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I did an oopsie. I did an oopsie. I'm gonna see how far this goes. I can't jump. I can't jump when I'm like this. Oh no! I'm sinking! I'm not sinking anymore. I'm trapped! My beloved children. I'm sorry, my children. You must go on without me. No! I like how we look when we're a spirit realm version. You know the sad thing with my tonsils is they actually look a lot better. Like, they look fine. But I still have a vague sore throat and still have a fever, so it's like, oh, the infection's not gone yet. I'm dead. I'm here eternally. No! Well, I have to restart, I guess. Do I start from the very beginning? Oh, no. That is okay. I am demoing this. I am testing. This is what I do. Everyone should give me their game to test. Everyone give me your demo to test. Give it to me. Why? Because I will do all the stupid things that you might not expect from a player, or that you might expect from a player. I will do those on purpose. Not because I'm game testing, just because I like seeing what my limits are. Oh, they're like little orbs. That's funny. Yeah, we've confirmed that there is no piranhas in lava. That is also huge news. That's important information. Okay, so there is like... I can fall through the world over there. Is it... I actually want to try it again just to see if it'll happen again. Oh, I ran out of spirit world juice. I kind of want to see if I can do it again. Did I get all the things? Well, that's fine. I got all the things anyway. So this was just a short... See, this was my plan. This is a shortcut. I purposely went to the lava so I would spawn across from it. This was my plan all along. Okay, so... I just like doing that. I feel the need to do the magic even though I don't actually need the magic. Okay, I actually have the key. Before I go back up there, I'll go in the door first. I'll save that for later. Die. I say die. Alright. Okay, well we have to go that way. Uh-oh. We have to go that way. Oh, I didn't... I'm not waiting for my cooldown to end is what's happening. But that was within my plans because I spawned further away than I, expected to. It's a shortcut. I went too far. I went way too far. Even with using the camera, I still get stuck. Oh. Oh. It's alright, it even says, I'm in the way of the text, but it says work in progress. Hey, come here. No, this has nothing to do with this game, but while I've been sick this week, and I guess I'm gonna be sick for several days more, dang it. Apparently it can take 1 to 2 weeks to fully recover from tonsillitis or something like that, which is great. I love that for me. Anyway, I've been playing this game I've had sitting in my Steam account for I don't know when. It's called... I actually don't know how to say this. Eternites? Whatever. I was curious about it. It's like a little anime RPG thing. It's only like 10-ish hours for just a singular playthrough. It'll probably be quicker if you go back to do different routes, but just like a singular playthrough, going after one person. It's like 10 hours. Anyway, I played it finally because I was curious. And this is the weirdest game I have ever played. It is such a strange game, but I actually have been enjoying it, as weird as it is. So, it's one of those, you're a super overpowered dude and there's a bunch of girls you can get with. There's 4 options. One of them's a guy, but the other 3 are girls. I went for the guy because, well, I wasn't that interested in the girls, so I went to the guy. He's great. The voice acting is great, I will say, in this game. The voice acting is great. Like, there was a budget in this game, but... the pacing of the story is, like, super, super fast. Yeah, that's how you spell it. It's super, super fast, but the gameplay is actually kind of fun. And the story doesn't really take itself seriously, so I don't take it seriously. And playing through it, you can tell that they were inspired by a lot of different games. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm actually not, ragging on this game at all. I truly do believe that the jank of it makes it enjoyable. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. 'Cause the game very much does kind of lean towards you going towards one of the girls, but the one guy option is actually more robust than I expected. I was surprised. I haven't tried any of the girl routes yet, because again, I wasn't too interested. One of the girls I was interested in, though, so I'll probably replay it. I would actually replay this game, weirdly enough. It's one of those games where it's like... It's one of those, for me, where it's like, this game is bad, but in a fun way. Anyway, at least to me. But I haven't quite finished it yet, because I played a bunch of it in, like, one sitting. Because I had nothing else to do, and again, I've been sick. And I'll finish it off at some point, but... It's such a strange game. The story is so weird. Because it's so, like, breakneck speed, the pacing is. None of the characters, if you're after, like, character growth, I wouldn't play this game for that. no one's really any different. Like, there are emotional moments, but there's not really any weight behind them for me because I'm not really with the characters that long because of the pacing of it all. So when something quote-unquote emotional happens, I'm like, okay, that's great. Good for you. And then move on. But yeah. I'm just gearing up to do this because I'm wondering, because I'm wondering if I'm gonna fall through lava again. If it's just that, if I just happen to fall through the one spot that you can fall through. Anyway, something I've played, but found weirdly enough enjoyable. But I'd rather a game be, bad but fun than just bad, you know? Ugh. I forgot what the gliding button was for a moment. Jesus, I don't know why I pressed the shoulder button just then. Okay. Alright. Yes, very short for an RPG. But it is like 10 hours. Ah, shit. Okay, well, I didn't actually mean to do that, but I answered my question. Wait, I can actually jump here. I can jump here. Can I? Hang on. This is important. The lava doesn't hurt me. Wait. Is it this whole area? Wait. This whole area? Yeah, I like to play games like that. Every now and then. I didn't know what to expect going in. I did read the reviews. I don't often base my opinion on reviews, though, because everyone's different. Everyone has stuff they like and dislike. And I can't base my opinion off what someone else says. You know, unless it's something like, oh, there's, you know, there's something really horrific in this that you might want to know about, blah, 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 or something like that. Or like, the game is broken. Unless it's something like that, then I can't really base my purchases on what someone else says. Playing the game, though, I can see why... It mostly has positive reviews, I will say. There were some negative reviews. Having played it, I understand why those negative reviews exist. Hang on, I might be able to come back from this. Hold on. Shit. Wait, I had something there. I'm gonna keep trying this. I'm not gonna give up. Yeah, having played the game, I understand why the negative reviews exist. I understand what those people are saying, but if I were to review the game, and I don't always review games. If I were to review the game, I would not give it a negative review because I did find it enjoyable. Despite its flaws. Like, there was somebody was very passionate about this, and I respect that. And there was, like, actually a budget put into this. And the voice acting was enjoyable. I did it! I actually managed to bring it back. I got back up here, yes. Okay, but now I need to test. Does this hurt me now? No, okay. Okay, now that I know I can get back up here, it's fine. So, this lava actually doesn't hurt you, for some reason. Hang on, I can do it. I can get back up here. I can do this. I did it once. I can do this. See, we can do this because we're an all-powerful being. Oh, I almost had it. I just need to, like, get the right spot, and then I can do it again. Yeah, same. Because it's like, sometimes you play a game and you don't feel very strongly one way or the other. You just, like... You just want to give a review, but you neither recommend it nor don't recommend it. I do wish that was a thing. There was some kind of intermediary thing. Because there's a lot of games that would fall under that for me. It's like, well, I wouldn't play this again, but I didn't think it was, like, horrible. somebody else would probably enjoy it more than me. But I wouldn't recommend it. But, you know, also wouldn't not recommend it. One of those things. Like, the game I'm talking, like, Eternites, it would fall under that category. I wouldn't want to give it a negative review. Part of me does want to give it a positive review because I did have fun with it, but I can fully understand the negative reviews, so if I could give it, like, a middle ground, that's what I would want to do. But that doesn't exist, so. The voice acting, again, is great. I, like, recognized a lot of voice actors from some gacha games I played. So it's like, there was a budget behind this. Oh god, no. Ah. Yes, I don't not recommend it. This is what I thought about the game. If you guys are fine with that, then play it. If you're not fine with that, don't play it, but I don't not recommend it. That's what Steam needs to add. Steam, add a I don't not recommend it option. That's exactly what it should be called. No, not like this. Not like this. No. Okay. I can jump here, but I might not be able to jump there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Although I'm curious about the lava that's right there. However, I don't know if I could get back up here again, so. Oh, hello. Got some good news and bad news, Penny. The good news is that I found some of your babies. The bad news is that they're dead. The bad news is that some of them are trapped by the rolling boulders. Be careful, Penny. Do not let the boulder hit. Wait, what? Don't let the boulder hit you nor your babies. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Wait, it can't hit me or my babies. Alright, oh boy. Go. Alright, baby number whatever. What baby is this? I don't know. Can I kill it? No. Well, my baby better stay close to me. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm fine. We seem to be just a bit faster than the boulder. Okay, I got 2 babies. Okay, come children. What? What do you mean you get to hit me after you die? Whatever. I have like a lot of HP, so. Yeah, those are the smoothest boulders I've ever seen. I got some, I want to say man-made boulders, but there's no people here. There's no people-made anything here. But there's a lot of stuff that looks people-made, but it's obviously not people's. We are creatures of the forest. Oh, my third baby. Okay, oh yeah, I got that. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Hurry up, babies. Okay, they're fine. Oh, there was just 3 to get. Oh. Okay. I missed a single thing? Well, that's fine. It still says tutorial, but that's wrong. Okay, we're at the final level available. It's gonna be a short stream today. I guess I'll yap after that. Use your ice skates, go really fast, and ram those You want me to ram bears? But they're just friendly little guys. I think I'm gonna have to change my rating on this game now. Oh my god, we have skates. Why am I going in a circle? Why am I going in a circle? Oh god. Oh dear. I'm sorry to do this to- Wait, I just ran into you. I don't know. Oh. Oh, the controls on this are very strange. Wait. Are my controls inverted? No? Why is that happening? Oh, that is very strange. I don't know. Okay, I just... Oh. Post-apocalyptic game confirmed. I mean... Probably. Okay, ooh. Oof. That's rough. Oh, we have 0 babies here. Okay. What? Yeah, oh, the controls on this are very, very strange. Ugh. When I try to go forward, I go, like, in a circle. I don't know why that happens. I can't, like, push myself forward. I can, but then I go in a circle for some reason. That's so weird. Never encountered that before in an ice skating mechanic. I mean, we do have 4 Pete's. Maybe it's difficult for us. Maybe this is to simulate how difficult it would be for a red panda to do this. Yeah. If accuracy was what they were going for, then yes. Good job. Are the bears respawning? Maybe so. Oh. Okay. No. Why are you going... Why are you inverting when I get close to land? No, no, no. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, okay, okay. Controls is about as well as I would on ice skates. I've never been ice skating. Okay, well I guess I'm just not gonna get you. Unless... No, I'm just not gonna get you. Okay. Oh, going straight, isn't it? Ah! I can't really glide. Maybe I was supposed to dash there? No, I can't dash or glide in the skates. Ugh. Okay, okay. No, oh, okay, nope. No, why do you keep going right when I'm trying to steady you and go left? Okay, come on. Come on, no. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get those, because I can't open my glider or dash. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, go fast in the skates, but it's kind of really impossible to go straight. Oof. Again, this could be a symptom of my controller. This could be a symptom of my controller. Oh, there's blue ones. Because I'm probably not technically using a controller that's, you know, usable. Do I have Steam input turned on? Hold on. We're gonna oh, shit. We're gonna test something right quick. I'm gonna test something right quick here. Let's see. Where is... I do technically have an Xbox-y controller. I do technically have that. No, Steam input is on. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna actually switch my controller to the one, you know, that's actually supported. Although I could turn on DS4. Yeah. I'm gonna get the one that's actually supported and see if it's any better. So I suspect the issues I'm having with the controls are probably just because of the controller I'm using, so give me a second here. Okay, I am back. I have my controller. Hopefully I don't break the game switching out between controllers. It shouldn't, because when I first started the game, I didn't have a controller plugged in and it worked just fine, so let's change that. Wait a minute. Do you work in this one? Oh shit, I don't have the right cord. Hold on, I might not be able to do this because I don't have the right cord. Hold on. Where is... I have so many cords. Yeah, it's at least supported. It just wasn't really working too well. Hold on. I need to... I have no idea where it is. Actually, I think I know where it is. Hold on. Never mind. I don't know where it is. So, never mind. I can't switch to Xbox because I don't know where my cord is. And I can't use the cord I'm using with my PS4 controller because it doesn't work. Wait, do you work? Hold up. You're not the cord, but you still may work. Hold on. Oh, that's not... Yeah, no, that's too short. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. All these cords that exist in my realm, and none of them will fit this one? Are you serious? What about my little drawer? No? Okay, well... that's not gonna work out. So, let me turn on, DS4W, whatever it's called. That thing. See if it works better with that. Or, let me disable Steam input, see what happens if I do that. Disable Steam input. I mean, it still works. Hold on. Was it Steam input that was messing me up? Does this actually control better without Steam input? Hold on. I'm gonna go back to the ice part. Let me see if it controls any better. Okay, so weirdly enough, this controls a lot better. Like, it still controls weird, but it controls a lot better without Steam input enabled. So there's that at least. Because I can actually kind of go straight. Okay. So I found the problem. Steam input was, making the controls be super jank for no reason. Although I still can't seem to jump to get that, so I don't know how to get that. Alright. Steam, how could you? God, yeah, that's way better. Stuff isn't getting stuck now. Curse you, Steam input. It might work better if you enable the little, what's it called? I need to see if I can actually pause with my controller now, but what's it called? Yeah, DS4. It might actually work better if you use that. I don't know. Hold on, can I? Okay, see, I can actually pause with my controller now. By turning Steam input off. Okay. Now, it could just be, again, Steam input might not like my controller. Which might be why it was being so crazy. I can't really confirm that because I can't use my Xbox controller at the moment. That is a possibility that is just on my end. Yeah, heckin' Steam input. Alright. So everyone that saw me having issues before, it was Steam input. Oh no. Oh. No! Actually... Okay, that's just an entire death area. I can't land in the spikes I wanted to see. I can do jumps a lot better. Yeah, I can do that, like, in quick succession, almost, too. No, I couldn't do that before. Interesting. Thank you, Steam Input, for ruining everything. Okay. I still don't particularly like how this controls, but again, this is about how a red panda, or someone with 4 peats, would be able to control. I can at least go straight now. I think what I don't like about this, besides the controls, is the constant movement of the camera. That might be an issue with someone who's motion sick. Or who gets more motion sick than I. That might be an issue. Ah! Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot smoother. Like, before, I could not go straight at all. Like, every time I tried to go straight, it would turn. Steam Input was doing that for some reason. Having it on. Yeah, that was a lot better. Okay, that was the end. I missed some boards. Okay, well that's the end of Sunny Grove demo, but I'm gonna play some more. Oh wait, it starts me back here? I wanted to like... Okay, so it like auto-saves, but I can like manually save too. I haven't even tried that. Well, it doesn't appear that the save function works. That's fine. Let's go back to the main menu. Okay, yeah, I guess right now to choose, I just have to do this. Let's go back to this area. Oh, it does save my progress on stuff. How was I well, it shows boars on there, but I guess bears is what that meant. Enemies. Yeah, let's go back here, because I want to try stuff now. We're gonna test all the lava. Okay, yes. This, yeah, this is a lot smoother, good lord. I did not wait for my, cooldown to end. The unsave function. I mean, the game is auto-saving. So that's good. At the moment, there does not appear to be save slots. I don't actually know since the game wouldn't save. Ugh. I guess this, well, I don't need those. I just... My gamer instincts want me to collect all the things, even though I already collected them. Okay, this is not the right way. I'll take these, though. I want to test that other side of lava to see if it, you know, if it'll actually kill me or not. Because we know the one side, for some reason, doesn't. Unless, now that I've reloaded the game, I wonder if it'll work proper now. Oh. Oh. That was my fault. I panicked. Okay. I mean, again, it's a demo, so this is fine. Plus, you can get through these levels pretty quick, so you could get through this in one session. You know, if you're not inebriated. I say inebriated when I have a fever, like I am at the moment. Alright. So... That's not the right button, but I wanted to come down here anyway. Oh wait, I actually died there. Hold up. I died then. Okay, so I guess that's just a bug. Maybe it's actually working the way it's supposed to now. Hold on. Gotta test this. Okay, no. It seems like I can activate this bug by coming over here and getting in the lava, because for some reason it doesn't kill you. And then once activated, then the lava just does nothing. At least, right here. I guess because the game isn't reading it as lava at that point. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna get back up here. And then test out the lava down there to see if it'll kill me now. Ah. I mean, I can't technically go down here. But yeah, I won't be able to get up, so... Steam inputs are apparently not affecting the lava. Okay. Now, let's go down this way a bit. I'm gonna kill this thing just on principle. Come here. Alright. Now, pew. Okay, no, that killed me. So when does the lava start not killing you? What about here? Okay, it kills you there. So I guess it's just like over here that you can get into it. Hang on. What about here? Okay, so this is... Oh, wait a minute, I see. So, you see this blue thing, yeah? It spans all the way this way, but it kind of cuts off here, where more lava is. I wonder if that's, supposed to be the thing that kills you. And since it's not here, it doesn't count as, like, something that is, you know, part of the environment. Interesting. But also, you can't really activate it once you go above it. I can't seem to go above it here. I thought I could before, but maybe not. Oh, okay, interesting. This stuff, this blue shield, you can't go above it, so it's not gonna count as me getting hurt. But I can over there because it doesn't exist. That's the problem. It's just missing a little, thing that kills you spot. The kill field, yes. That's what's happening. So... Interesting, I don't see a blue field down that way, but I still died. Okay. Come on. Okay. So, what about here? Okay, no, I still die there. Interesting. Huh. Maybe it's just in that one spot. Like, I don't see a little blue field that way, but maybe I just can't see it. I don't know. Well, let's continue down this way. What? For some reason, when I did that, it opened up the menu real quick, and then I restarted here. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. It's like it restarted the level, but it also didn't? Huh. That was weird. Lick the field. Extra spicy. Okay, when I jumped up... Okay, yeah, it's just in that one spot. I guess. Because when I did that, I died. Oh, maybe I ran out of health when that weird thing happened before? I don't know. Okay. Wanna like... Okay, yeah, when I get here, I can't jump. I'm trapped forever. Well... No, stay here. I like this angle. This angle is also very good. Okay, well, the camera automatically pans to be behind you. My goodness. This game is cute though. I like the art. I mean, again, it's a demo. So I'm sure everything will be fixed later on. I don't know when it's supposed to be actually released. I don't remember if it's set or not, because it's been a while since I looked at the thing. Yeah. It's a cute little platformer. I'd be interested in playing the full thing whenever it's fully released, you know? Yes, we've become one with the level. Also, I think this demo is great. Because I can do this. This is awesome. No. Yeah, this would be like a cute little cozy game. Well, I say cozy, but whoa, we can kind of... Yes. Excellent. Perfect, even. Wait, come on. Go back inside. Yes. We have nothing inside our brain. That's what truly makes us a god. We are perfect. I also like the texture on this little red panda. I keep staring at it. I don't know, it's just kind of nice looking. But yeah. I like it. Would absolutely play the full thing of this. Be a nice little... cozy little platform. I get to be a cute little red panda. I can't say I've ever seen a platformer or any game where you can be a red panda. There probably is, and I just haven't seen it, or I'm not remembering it, but... This... No. This I don't think I've seen a red panda be, like... in a platformer. Because, you know, we got Spyro, got Crash Bandicoot, we got a bunch of others whose names I do know, I just don't want to say them. Yeah, I like the classic feel of it. Like, not much of a story aside from you just collect your babies. And there seems to be an overarching thing of our world is in danger. And, you know, again, we have to ascend into godhood properly and become the ruler of this world. That could change later, I don't know. But yeah, I like it. It's cute. I'd play it. I have nothing bad to say. I do think, I mean, the controls are a little... It does seem like there is some kind of PlayStation support. Because like you said, it was giving you, like, prompts. I mean, I guess, well, no. I was about to say, I guess you could argue it might be Xbox controls, but it never, like... told me those. It only shows those in, like, the main menu or whatever. Because, like, if I go to the main menu... Yeah. No. When I go here, see, it has an A and B. It shows Xbox controls there, but when I actually get into the game, it shows... It gives me PlayStation prompts. Yeah, once I realized that Steam input was causing the issues and turned it off, it worked much smoother. Go back to the tutorial. Yeah, like, my character's not getting stuck in one direction. Yeah, I can see it says cross there. Yeah, you can, like, properly jump and stuff. That's so weird. For the longest time, everyone just called it the X button. That was even in... If you play some older PlayStation games, they even said, press the X button at the top of your jump or whatever. It was called the X button for the longest time, then all of a sudden they're like, no, it's the cross button. It's like, okay. You're a liar, but okay. It was never the cross button, it was always X. Maybe to you, maybe to them. When I say you, I'm talking about, like, the PlayStation peoples that made the PlayStation. Maybe to them it was the cross button, but everyone always called it the X, even in video games. Until they didn't. Yes. What is that? Oh. Yeah. Heckin' PlayStation. Like, square, okay. Triangle, okay. Circle button, okay. Then suddenly just cross? Stop that. Don't lie to me. I've been playing video games for a long time, okay? I might age myself when I say that. But I've been playing video games for a long time. Ever since I was a baby. And I remember the original Spyro. Because I played it to death. You know what? That's my fault. And I remember Hunter, whatever his name was, saying, press X at the top of your jump. And then I think in the remake they changed it to something else. He either doesn't say it or he says cross or something. I don't remember what he says. But he doesn't say X button. It's like, okay, PlayStation. I know you're lying to me, but that's fine. You can gaslight me all you want to. I'm still gonna call it an X button. Oh, that actually worked for me. Okay, but... is all the water deadly? Is all the water deadly? Ah. Yes! Like, okay, sure, PlayStation. You made it. You're entitled, and you made the stuff, and you're entitled to your wrong opinion, but you're wrong. It's not. It was never cross. It was always X. But fine, whatever. If you want to call it cross. You're entitled to your wrong opinion, but whatever. Yeah, Spyro's great. I love Spyro. And I think the remakes are very good. I'm like trying. Okay, where are they most likely to not expect a player to go? Now I'm just trying to see what kind of mischief I can get into. Yes, magic ball. Would they expect a player to do this? Probably not. We're dead! Did it save on my death? Well, that's very funny, actually. It saved on my death. Yeah, we did stand for a moment. Maybe because I stood for... I don't know what happened. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Joke's on you, game. I can do this all day. I will try to go places I can't go. Not supposed to. Aw, man. You know how many mountains I've climbed in Skyrim? You know how many things I tried that I'm not supposed to climb or can't climb that I've tried to climb in Genshin? A lot. I would do the same thing in Star Rail, but you can't jump in that game. Okay, but do they expect this? Dang. Where would be a spot that they wouldn't expect the player to go? What about here? Ah. Drat. I like that we're taking advice from squirrels. What? Haha. Another rock. What about here? Don't go in the water, there's piranhas. No, for a moment I forgot why we kept dying in the water, but I remember it's the piranha lore. Aw, man. Look, if there's a way to break the game, I'm gonna find it. Technically, I already found it in the lava level. Which didn't really break the game. I mean, it does if you get to the point where you can't move, but... Because if you're in that first spot, you can come back from that. At least. That noise. Every time I hear that noise... That is like a stock noise for from something. I don't know. Maybe a Unity noise. I don't know what this is made in. We'll say, I have not played Garden of Banban, but they use that noise like a lot in the game. I have watched other people play it. So I am up with the lore. I am up with the lore of Garden of Banban, even though I haven't played it. They use that doo-doo noise like a lot. So every time I hear it in another game, I'm like, oh, Garden of Banban. What are you doing here? It's not your noise, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's just like an asset in an asset store. Which there's nothing wrong with using assets. They're there for a reason. Like, especially if you're making, like, you know, a demo build. That makes even more sense. You're right. I don't think even they know what's happening, which... I don't like Garden of Banban, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not really... I don't really... I've said this plenty of times before, I'm not much of a mascot horror kind of person. Occasionally I'll play them. Sometimes I'll give some chances. And they might surprise me, or... they won't. Alright, game. Did you see this coming? I guess so. But for the most part, I don't really like them because they're all really, really samey. And it's like, okay. I feel like if you played one, you've played them all, sort of thing. There are some I like, but I really don't like Garden of Banban. Because it does that thing where, I know why they do it. I know why they do it. But they add a bunch of, like, really, you know, there's a bunch of long hallways and stuff. A lot of overly complicated setups for things to pad out the timing. So people can't refund the game after playing it all the way through. Which I think is shit to do anyway. People shouldn't do that. That was a thing that was happening to them in the past. It might still be happening, I don't know. I do think that's very shitty. So if you buy a game and you play it all the way through, you should not be able to return it. Even if you hated it, it's like, okay, but you paid for the full experience and you got the full experience. You shouldn't be able to refund it for that, but Steam's refund thing is very lax. Which is both good and bad. I think from a consumer standpoint, Steam's really lax refund system is a good thing. But from a developer standpoint, it could potentially be quite bad. You know, in the case of your game is very short and people are buying it and refunding it after beating the whole thing. You know, when they shouldn't do that. But yeah, Garden of Banban has that thing where they pad out the timing. And sometimes it's funny, I will admit. Sometimes it's very funny, but sometimes it's very frustrating, and I watch other people play these games and I'm like, I would get absolutely frustrated playing this, so I don't play them. But I do think there's actually quite a few funny things in it. If it just didn't have all that other stuff, I'd probably play it. But because it has all that other stuff that would, as a player, would frustrate me quite a lot, I don't play it. So yeah, on the one hand, I know why they do it. I know why they make those overly complicated, like, puzzles or super long hallways. I know why they do it. It's to prevent people from playing the game all the way through and refunding it. I understand, I get it. But it's still annoying, and I don't like it, so I don't play it. Also, I feel like I'm going to be like 10 million years old when they finally release Garden of Banban 500, so I don't really want to invest in a series that's gonna take 10 million years for me to finish. Like, no shade or anything, there's a lot of people that do that chapter by chapter thing, but I would like to live to see an ending. Like, I'm already into Kingdom Hearts. I've already gone all the way into Kingdom Hearts, and who knows when that's going to finish. We had to wait 13 years for Kingdom Hearts 3. Who knows how long it's gonna take to get 4. I'm already on that train. I don't want to be on another train like that, okay? I don't want to be on another train like that. Although I say that, but I play, like, Genshin and stuff. So... yeah, it's also got that... I don't particularly like that whole thing of... this is gonna sound a little mean, but I don't know how else to say it. You know, the whole random bullshit kind of thing. I'm not really... that doesn't really interest me too much in any media. It's not just video games. At least I'm a little more okay with it in video games, because sometimes it can at least be fun. But for the most part, I don't like that quote-unquote random... lol random bullshit's happening kind of thing, because it's like, this isn't enjoyable. I don't know what's happening. But yeah. I don't really know where Banban's going overall. Cause like, we're supposed to be there to like find our kids or something. I don't know if they're our kids or if they're just our kids in the aspect of we're like a teacher or something. Like maybe we work there and we're a teacher. I don't know. Cause there's a lot of games in the series and it doesn't really tell you anything. But that's, you know, like you said, the little random aspect of it that I don't like. Like, I want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening. I'm also tired of seeing that what's that octopus guy. Every time he shows up on screen, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Because I know it's gonna be something really inconsequential to the overall plot. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll all come together in whatever game releases next. To be fair to Banban, though, I feel the same way about Poppy's Playtime. I feel the same way about a lot of mascot horror games. Because I don't like Poppy's Playtime either. Oddly enough, I think Banban is more fun than Poppy's Playtime. Liz, hello! We've already beat the game, now I'm just talking about video games now. I'm just running around. Well, I say beat the game, but it was a demo. Yeah, at least Banban isn't getting Norded. Jesus Christ, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, the sad thing is I understand Kingdom Hearts story. I would probably understand Banban if it had, you know, if it told a story properly. Like, if anything made sense in it. I understand Kingdom Hearts, but I completely understand people who don't understand Kingdom Hearts, because if you haven't played the games... if you haven't played all the games, I should say, you're probably not gonna understand anything. I understand, but I still like it a lot. I really love Kingdom Hearts. its story is easier to understand, I think, than something like Ban Ban, that mostly just kind of relies on random stuff. And then random story bits, random mechanics, which isn't a bad thing in a video game, because it can be fun. It's just not particularly fun in that one. But again, I think the same thing about Poppy's Playtime, and it has a bigger budget than Ban Ban, I think. It looks like it does, anyway. Brr. And Poppy's is like, it's another one I haven't played, but I've watched other people play, and every time a new video comes out, it's, you know, and somebody I watch has played Poppy's or Ban Ban, I do watch it. Just because I like the person that plays it, and I just want to, you know, see their reaction to it. Poppy's is like... I thought the first game of it was good. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was neat. But then the second one came out. And then the third one. The third one is... I don't... They had something going. I don't think the second one was too bad, but it declined. I feel like it started to decline then for me. And then the third one came out and it got worse. And then, doesn't it have like a fourth one out? Is it 4 or 5? I don't know, I can't keep up with all these chapters. And the latest one kind of felt like a nothing burger to me. I'm probably going to upset some Poppy's Playtime fans, and I do apologize. Please understand that these games are just not for me. At the end of the day, these games just aren't for me, and I'm not, like, ragging on them too hard. These are just aspects I personally didn't like, and I understand, like, a lot of people like both Poppy's and Ban Ban, and that's fine. I can absolutely see why people would like these games. I see that. It's not for me at the end of the day. And the reasons I'm talking about are why. Personally, for me, I don't like them. But I can see why people like them. They have their good points. Poppy's... I think the thing that I hate the most is the hand mechanic, though. Like, it was neat in the first game, but in the next games, it's like, now it just feels like they're trying to find ways to use it, and a lot of them are very annoying. Like, there's this purple hand that you use to jump on certain platforms, and I hate... Again, I've never played the game, but every time I watch someone play it, I hate that mechanic. If I were playing the game, I would hate using that. So I really don't like the hand mechanic. It was cool at first, but... I think after the first game, it ran its course for me, because then it's like, okay, you know, I don't like this mechanic anymore. It was cool at first, but now it's just, you're adding too many hands. I think you should have just stuck with a couple of mechanics and left it be. You get it, you just don't get it fair. Totally understandable. Okay, 4 chapters for Poppy's, yes. Ban Ban has like... Is it 7 now, or is it 8? I don't know, there's a lot of them. And wasn't the latest like a prequel or something? Or was that am I thinking of something else? I don't know. I think they're just making up stuff as they go, which isn't a bad thing, but, you know. A lot of people are gonna enjoy it, I'm sure, because a lot of people do enjoy these games. They've made a lot of money off of it, so I can only assume that whatever the niche market is for their particular game, they have hit it. And they are finding success, and I'm happy for them. I hope they continue to find success with it. With their chosen audience. Because they seem to be doing well. Of course, I'm always of the mindset, though, I don't want to compete with anyone. I want everyone to succeed. You know, unless they're a bad person, in which case, fuck off. But otherwise, you know what I'm trying to say. I want everyone to succeed at the end of the day. So I think it's great that they both found success, just not my personal thing. Yeah, Poppy has some good moments. But, yeah, I don't know. Also, for something called Poppy's Playtime, we don't actually see the character named Poppy that often. Which is kind of funny. I will say, in Poppy's, I do actually have... There actually is a character I like in it. And it's like that... It's like the pink one. I don't particularly like her name. Her name's Kissy. I don't particularly like her name, but she's like... If I had to pick someone I liked in there, I actually like Kissy. I actually like the little pink one. Because they seem nice. So I hope that one gets to live. I don't particularly care about the others. Actually, I really liked Doey. In the latest one. I really enjoyed Doey. Doey was awesome. I really, really enjoyed Doey. Spoilers for anyone who somehow hasn't seen the 4th chapter or played it. Spoilers right now, but I'm gonna give you a moment to click away. Okay. I'm saying the spoiler now. Doey, dies at the end of the game. Well, at the end of chapter 4, and I was very upset by that. Because I actually really liked Doey. He was quite charming, and then, he was dead. So I was like, okay. Things that would have gotten me to stop playing a video game if I had actually been into it. Killing off a character I really liked. I mean, I kind of figured that was gonna happen because he was being built up as the enemy at the end, but throughout the entire game, he is your friend who tries to help you. And I do think it was quite clever, the things that they did with him. But then they just killed him off at the end. It's like, oh, okay. I see how it is. Whatever. That kind of thing. Yeah, Puppy... Puppy gets sidelined for a lot of stuff. Like, each chapter's gimmick is basically, there's one overall boss that you will eventually face at the end. And you might see Poppy once or twice, and that's it. Even though the game is... I assume the game is named after her. It is called Poppy Playtime. I assume it's Poppy's Playtime. You know, the actual character named Poppy. Unless there's another Poppy I don't know about. But we've only met the one Poppy, so I can only assume. Even though she is not on the cover of any of the chapters, which is also strange, it is named after her, I assume. Yeah, we have Huggy, the blue one, that tries to kill you in the first game. Then you have... There's okay, there's Mommy. She's like the pink, stretchy lady. In Chapter 2. Which I thought she was quite menacing, because she kind of stalks you throughout the entire game. Which I liked. I still liked... I think Chapter 2 is fine. There's some aspects I just don't like of it, but overall I think Chapter 2 is fine. I thought the Mommy character was quite menacing. And then in Chapter 3, there's Catnap, which was a huge disappointment. Because I thought, oh, Catnap's gonna... They kind of build it up like, oh, Catnap's gonna stalk you throughout the entire chapter. No, it doesn't. If it does, I never see it. I never feel threatened by Catnap until you do the big boss fight at the end, which is also a very annoying fight. And then Chapter 4 is Doey, who is, again, he's your friend throughout the whole thing until he's not. Until he has, like, an immense mental breakdown at the end. And he doesn't even want to hurt you initially, but the mental breakdown kind of takes over. He's essentially, again, don't watch this if you don't want spoilers for Poppy's Playtime, but... Doey has, like, is basically made up of 3 different people. Because, like, the lore of the game is, I think they turn kids, because of course they do, they turn kids into these weird, marketable cartoon creature things. And so Doey is like an amalgamation of 3 kids, 3 people, with their own personalities. And so the one that gets, I guess the one that gets, like, really angry takes over at the end. Because the one that gets angry doesn't trust adults, understandably, and stuff like that. And then tries to kill us, and then we have the big boss fight, which is also a bit annoying. Well, it's not a bit annoying, it is annoying. I was annoyed watching other people play it, but... and then you kill them, and it's like, oh... I hate this, actually. I did not want to kill... The one character that I feel like we should have had a choice being able to save was Doey, and you don't get that choice. That's another thing. You don't actually get to make a choice throughout any of the chapters. Like, the game really hammers home that, oh, you're making a choice, but you never actually get to make a choice? Like, at all? I think in the fourth one, there's actually a choice you can make. You can actually choose whether to kill this little creature or not, and you can actually choose not to kill it. I think a lot of people, not many people I saw watched it, did that because they didn't know they could do that. Because there's been no precedent that you are able to do that in these games. That's another aspect I don't like, because you're not... It's always talking about, oh, you have a choice, but you don't actually have a choice to do anything. See, like, there, I feel like it would have been way more impactful to give the player a choice whether to kill Doey or not. I understand that'd probably mess up whatever plans they have for the next chapter. I died. But I feel like it would have been way more impactful to give us a choice. Do you, the player, want to kill Doey, or do you want to let him live? Oh, I see what's happening here. I seem to have found a glitch. Wait a minute. Yeah, like the enemy designs, the character designs in Poppy's Playtime is great. It is really good. Okay, I have found another glitch to where I guess if you die and it it kind of sorta it both reloads the level and don't, but I can't open my glider anymore. Yeah, I can't open my glider anymore. That's okay. Again, this is a demo, so it's fine. This is like an early demo at that. And I think I will play this again, I think, when there's like an update or something. Or I guess, I don't know if it's necessarily an update, but maybe like a full, like fully available or whatever. Anyway, I'm having fun running around as little red panda. I'm easy to please, though, overall with games. Despite all my whinging about the mascot horrors I was talking about. Yeah, it's the execution, unfortunately, for Poppies. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing chapter-by-chapter stuff. That's definitely a very valid strategy, you know, to keep interest in your game up. Or, like, it's something a lot of others do. Like, I don't want to say it's become, like, a mascot horror-related thing, but it also kind of has, where, like, new mascot horrors will release, like, a chapter 1 or a prologue or something. Some little short initial thing, so... That's kind of essentially a proof of concept, but also a game in its own right. Because Poppies did that. Ban did that. There's a bunch of others that do that. There was another I played. I didn't do a video on it because I got wildly motion sick, and then it kind of tanked my mood, and then I had nothing nice to say about the game afterwards, so I was like, I'm not going to post this, but... Mince Hints, I think it was. I think the 3D models in that are quite cute. The idea of a Blue's Clues type of horror game is really neat, but the camera made me wildly motion sick, so it was very hard to play, as short as it was. But that did, you know, an initial thing. And what was the other one I played? I really like this one. Indigo Park. Played Chapter 1 of Indigo Park. And then they did like a Kickstarter or something for Chapter 2. I don't know when Chapter 2 is going to come out. I will play it though. I really like Chapter 1. But yeah, like a lot of mascotty type horrors tend to do like the chapter by chapter thing. My Friendly Neighborhood didn't, but that was like a whole full game. I think there's like they had like a demo or something of that one. That one's also very, very good, but that one's like a self-contained game in one thing. Yeah, I should see when Indigo Park, like, Chapter 2 is supposed to come out. I haven't checked in a while. I'll have my phone here. My phone here. Let's see. Indigo Park, Chapter 2. Is there like a release date or no? Oh, well, according to this thing, supposedly it's gonna release at the end of the year, Chapter 2. In December, supposedly. I don't know if that's accurate, but supposedly that's when it'll come out. Things could change between now and then, because there's still a long time until the end of the year. I'm always of the opinion that devs should take as much time as they want to. But, I understand you want to abide by a release date and such. I don't know why I keep doing that, because the panda keeps doing Yeah, I did a video on it a while back. It also had some, motion sickness issues. I got used to it pretty quick, but there was some motion sickness issues for me while playing that, and I was like, ooh. I know 4 of my children. Get him. Yeah, delays are always good. Well, generally, that means they have more time to work on it. Not necessarily good from a player standpoint, because I understand, well, I want to play the game now, yes. But if it releases in a bad state, Infinity Nikki, you're gonna be upset. God, Infinity Nikki. Okay, so Infinity Nikki's not a mascot horror game, but... Oof. Speaking of things being released in poor states... The big update they dropped was something else. Yeah. I really like the game, and I hope that they get their shit together and, fix it. Because it really didn't seem like that was tested, like, at all when they released it. So I really hope they get the shit together and, get proper testers if they haven't gotten them. I'm gonna assume no, because that update didn't feel tested at all. But it is a real shame this happened. Like, a couple of glitches are understandable. Like, a handful of glitches, understandable. That kind of thing happens. But... unplayable... There was definitely 3 children I was supposed to get. I'm running into glitches. Without trying. Interesting. So much game tea. I have a lot of video game thoughts about a lot of games. I just don't often express them. For the most part, I like to be nice. Because, I recognize that there are a lot of games that just aren't for me, and I'm not going to enjoy them no matter what at the end of the day. But there's also some things in video games that are like, hey, this shouldn't be a thing. this shouldn't have happened, or this is quite horrific, why did you do... Where's my child going? My children ran from me. I don't understand. Why have they run from me? What has occurred? Child, come back. Yes, I have a lot of thoughts about different video games. Oh, suddenly all my children are here. Interesting. They ran away. The two of them ran away from me for some reason. I want to see how many I can get. I want to see if I can have all 7 at once. Oh yeah, there was a lot. When the 1.5 update was dropped, the game was unplayable, essentially. And it has remained unplayable for quite a long time, despite many, many glitches. I mean, despite many, many fixes. So, the main thing about... I mean, it was the kind of state to where it was like, you played this and you thought, this was not tested at all, why did you push this? I can only assume it was some higher-ups decision. Like, I'm not gonna blame the devs for that. I assume it was probably some higher-ups decision where they were like, we want you to push this out now. We don't care what state it's in, push it out now. And that obviously bit them in the ass because everyone hated it. Even their home base of players hated it. They essentially introduced a new thing. So they introduced multiplayer, which the game didn't have before. There was understandably gonna be some issues with that. My children disappeared. I don't know if they went in the hole or not. There's been it still doesn't quite work the way it should. It's still very buggy. It at least works better, for me anyway. It works better than it did before. But I think the last patch I downloaded, and then I tried to play it, for some reason some really intense lag was introduced. And I couldn't play it, even though I've been able to play it after the first initial round of patches were released. So now you appeared again. Now I can't play it, which is unfortunate. They did extend the duration of the current patch a bit, which was kind, but kind of feeling like it needs to be extended indefinitely until people can actually play it. Yeah, Nikki didn't have multiplayer initially. Like, you could still accept friend requests from people and stuff, but it did not have, and you could like send messages to other players, but it did not have multiplayer initially. Now, there's a special world you can go to that is seemingly always in co-op mode. It's always in co-op mode, so you always see like other Nickies running around. I don't know where my children are disappearing to. But in the rest of the world, outside of this one world, you can actually fully co-op with another player. You can, like, invite them to your world or whatever. And you can, like, you know, run around and do things together and have it count. It did not have that function before. There's my children. But it doesn't really work the way it should. And there's some other new thing they introduced with multiplayer. It's what's it called? Swish and Soiree or something. I don't remember the name of it, but it's essentially like you can have a little fashion show with other players. The big issue with this thing is, while you can do this with other players, you don't actually need another player to do it. Which is fine. I'm always an advocate for let people do things solo if they don't want to be with a co-op person. That's fine. But for some reason, this this one thing in the game, when nothing else in the game is real-world time-gated. As far, you know, to get rewards, there's some rewards you can get, but you can only get them at a certain time of the day in real time in your own time region, and I don't know what time that is for starters. But it seems to be like this time is mostly for people who aren't going to be able to be on. For some reason, that's real-world time-gated, and I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense. You know, for a supposedly cozy game that's supposed to be very do stuff whenever you want to do it, there's no FOMO here or anything like that, which is something they've actually said, that they didn't want to have that kind of thing in their game, and they absolutely do, unfortunately. For some reason that's time-gated, and it's very inaccessible to a lot of people because they just can't be on the game during the time they need to be on to get the rewards. You can play it and not get the rewards, but people want the rewards, obviously. I don't think something like that should be real-world time-gated. When literally nothing else in your game is real-world time-gated. It doesn't make any sense to suddenly have that be a thing. I'm hoping they'll change that in the future if enough people complain about it, but... They're also at the same time being very stubborn on stuff, which isn't very good. Hoping they'll change their minds on it. Oh, I can use this and have my children. Okay. Okay. But there's been a lot of... what other things have happened, too? Did I pick up this child? I'm unsure. Was the child picked up? Yes, it was. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of 7 children. Yeah, I do think... I do think there's some things that people are blowing out of proportion on the game. I do think that. For the most part, I do think all the criticism I've seen is valid, because this shouldn't have released in the state it was in. Whatever higher up made the decision to push it when it was clearly not ready to go, when it doesn't seem like it'd been tested at all, that was a horrible decision by them. Again, I don't blame the devs. Where's my children? But there's a lot of other things. It's not just what I mentioned. It's too numerous to count. Oh, right. In the area where co-op is always happening, the new area, there's like these special items that you can collect once a day. You have to like activate them. You like hold a button and Nikki does this little light thing and then a bunch of stars fall out of the sky and it's very pretty. And you can collect the items to get a new outfit and stuff, and to buy things from an in-game shop using the in-game currency that you've just collected. So that's neat. But apparently there was a bug that most people didn't know about, and that was... you could do this multiple times during the day because of, there was some glitch involving time zones and stuff, so some people were able to claim these items more than others throughout the day. Nowhere in the game does it tell you that you are not supposed to be able to do this. It doesn't even tell you that you're only supposed to be able to do this once a day. Now we know it's once a day, but at the time we did not know it was once a day. Because some people were able to do it more than once. This was fully a glitch on... this is fully not an issue on the part of the player. It's just something happening. I'm sure there's some people that figured out it was a glitch and still did it. But for the most part, no one knew it was a glitch. And just assumed, oh, we can do this multiple times per day. Okay. No. What happened with this was... the players were punished for that. by having all the extra items they got deducted for their accounts. So there was a lot of people who are in Infinity Nikki debt for an in-game item that they collected that they didn't know they weren't able to collect more than once per day. They did not know that was a glitch. And they had it deducted from them when they didn't know. And they deducted it from everyone. For the most part. The glitch, I think the glitch only happened to me like once. I don't believe I was punished for it, because I think at the time, I think I only did it once and just thought, oh, I did it for the day or whatever, or I did it, so I guess I can't do it again because it's not happening again. It might have been deducted from me. I don't actually know because I wasn't really paying attention to my thing, but I think it only happened to me like once. But there was a lot of people that ended up in Infinity Nikki debt because of this, because they punished the play. Oh yeah, they were thrilled about that. But see, the thing is, they did do an announcement about it, and then they gave people, right after they deducted all this stuff from people, at the same time they gave people compensation. So some people had their extra stuff deducted only to immediately get it right back through the compensation in the in-game mail. So it's kind of like, what was the point of this? You just brought me back to zero. And now apparently they're gonna compensate. In the future they're gonna compensate people with more of this stuff. So at the same time, it's like, yeah, you deducted this stuff, and but what was the point? You just gave it right back. What was the point in doing this? So yeah, that was a huge thing that happened. There were a lot of people who were not happy with it, as you can imagine. Again, I wasn't personally affected by it, but I still think that's shitty that happened. That's extremely shitty. You do not punish your player base for something you did. What they should have done is just acknowledge this was the thing, fix it, and then just say, we're sorry, this is not going to be able to happen anymore, and just leave it at that. Don't punish your player base for something you did, and your player base didn't know about. That's just an insane way. That's just an insane way to do things. Don't do that. And there was another thing that with the new patch update, there was a new like story stuff. So when you first open the game, you get this brand new story, which is great. I thought it was fantastic. I did think it was kind of strange that during it, I got basically another tutorial like I did when I first started the game. But I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, oh, okay, I don't know. It's just there, I guess. Well, apparently, and this doesn't really bother me that much, I can absolutely see why people didn't like this. But apparently there was kind of a semi-unintended retcon with the story with this new update. Because when new people started the game, they didn't get the original opening. Apparently you get it later. I don't know when later, because I'm not going to start a new game just to see, because I don't really care that much. When you start a new game, you get the new story stuff. And depending on if you're a new player, the dialogue's a bit different. I did watch a new player play it, and then I saw the different dialogue, and I thought, oh, interesting. But it was kind of like a semi-retcon, because you don't have, like, the original opening. It's, like, completely different with the update. Although apparently you get it later. I don't know what the differences are. I don't even know if it's basically intact or if it's completely different. Apparently that was all unintentional, and they didn't mean to do that. They just, like, didn't know where to put the new stuff or whatever, which is kind of, that's a weird excuse, but okay. But I could understand why people was upset about that. Me personally, not so much. I thought it was a little strange, and with context, I still think it's a little strange that they made that decision, but ultimately, it doesn't bother me that much. But that was another big thing that people didn't like. Yeah, it was like the intro thing. That's what they said. But apparently, according to the developers, that was unintentional. They just didn't know where to put the new thing. Or they just didn't know where to place either of them for new players, so they just made that one first, and you get the other one later or something. Which I feel like they should have thought that through a little more, but it's, you know... Yeah, apparently it was an unintentional retcon, because they did say in their latest letter, which wasn't very good. It essentially amounted to, we will do better next time, and we will also give compensation. We're sorry. Or whatever. That's essentially all it amounted to. It's like, okay. They did at least address something, so I was for the most part satisfied with it, but it also did feel very much like a PR, very PR-y, we didn't think this through, whoopsie, my bad kind of message. Eee. Did I get all the children? I'm like looking for the final child. I don't know where they are. So essentially, at least in the beginning, it's not going to be the same right now unless they've updated it since then, but I doubt it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I only have 5. I'm missing 2 children. It's probably through this door, but yeah, it's probably the door. But, okay, so basically the game opens initially. So Infinity Nikki is basically Nikki gets isekai'd to another world. Although I think that's how it is in all the games. I did play Shining Nikki for a bit. But then I stopped because I wasn't interested anymore, and I wanted to play Infinity Nikki. But it opens up where you're with your fateful companion Momo, who is a talking cat. You're looking around in your attic because you're like talking about a graduation trip or something. Because I think Nikki's like 19 or something, or I don't know. So she's probably graduating school or something, or I don't know, going into college or whatever. Anyway, she talks about like a graduation trip and they're like going to like a party or whatever it was. So she's looking for something in her attic to wear, just seeing what's up there. And while looking, she finds a dresser, and there's like a dress, a really fancy dress, called the Threads of Reunion. And while looking at it, it kind of comes alive and starts dancing with her, and it's sort of like a little transformation sequence where pieces of the dress slowly appear on Nikki until she's fully wearing it, and then she and her cat Momo get transported to another world while you're in the dress. And you do the entire tutorial in the Threads of Reunion. And then you meet Aina the... Is it Aina the Creator? I don't remember her title. I apologize to any Infinity Nikki fans that might be listening to me butcher the story. And there's this really amazing sequence where you meet her, and she's like chained up in the air, and she comes down, and she gives you a special power, and then a bunch of creatures start attacking. And then she transports you to safety and stays behind with the creatures, I guess basically sacrificing herself. For your sake. Something like that. And then you end up in Mirrorland in some ruins, and it's a whole big tutorial part where you're going through learning what does what, and then you meet a character along the way there, and there's a nice little opening when you first walk out of the ruins into the world, and all this. Well, all that is gone. Right as of right now. Oh, again, supposedly it's still there, but I don't know in what form it's intact because I have not personally seen it myself, and again, I'm not going to start a new game just to see it because I don't care that much. I'm sure there's someone on the internet who probably has uploaded it or maybe started a new playthrough. There was someone that started a new playthrough that I watched. I don't know if he's gonna play it again or not, so I just have to wait and see. 'Cause I'd be interested, you know, I'm interested enough to want to watch someone else play it to see what the differences are, but not enough to, you know, play it myself. Yeah, there are multiple Nikki's. Yeah, but that was, again, it doesn't bother me that much. I'm just kind of like, oh, they did something different. They did something interesting with the game. Okay. That was my initial reaction, only to find out it wasn't intentional. Because a lot of people seem to hate it. But again, I don't care that much. I thought it was fine. Although, if they completely took out the initial opening to it, then I'd have a little problem with it, because it's like, well, why? Why, and so soon? Why did you do that? I don't understand that. Well, my children have disappeared again, but I will come here. I assume my children will catch up with me if I just wait long enough. But yeah, that was another thing. Okay. One. I thought I got them all. Oh, I didn't have 7 children? Well, that was the whole point. I thought I had all 7. Dang. Oh, right. I didn't open the door, dummy. I forgot. Yeah, that's like a pretty solid intro. So the new one is like... like, for someone who's been playing the game at launch, it wouldn't mean anything. You're just like, oh, something crazy has happened. This is cool. But for, like, a new player, I can see why that would be confusing. Or maybe someone wanted to start a new playthrough for whatever reason. I don't know why. They just want to. Guess you don't really need a reason besides, I just want to. I can understand why that'd be confusing, but, like, the new one is really cool. But it's nothing like the initial, so basically it starts off as you as Nikki seem to be destroying the world. Something is, like, happening to you. And in the process of it happening to you, you're also destroying the world, as well as yourself. But you don't seem to have any control over this. And then, after all this happens, you end up meeting a new person. The design of which is very amazing. Where's my child? I'm sure they'll catch up to me. And there's like a little mini tutorial. It's not as robust as like the initial one, but there's like a mini tutorial. Basically, how to jump. That's the tutorial, which the initial one had, but it also had way more than that. It might be completely different if you're a new player, but I don't know. The person that I watched didn't seem to get anything extra. They just got, oh, this is how jump. And then they had to, like, figure everything else out themselves. But yeah, it's weird. But I've been playing since it launched, and I didn't think anything of it initially. I just thought, oh, it's some cool little thing that they decided to do for this update. To introduce the co-op stuff. I'm dying. Yeah, like, cause, okay, so, yeah, Infinity Nikki is basically a dress-up game, but, however, there is combat. It's not, particularly, it's not like super hard, it's not like Genshin kind of combat or anything. You don't have to, it's not like an RPG kind of thing. You don't have to level up or anything. Nikki basically has a purification ability that can purify enemies, which essentially kills them, and you do get in combat. There is like weekly bosses and stuff like that if you unlock them. There's at least one at the moment. So there is combat. And it is an open world game, so you can run around in whatever outfit you choose, which is cool. But yeah, the original tutorial, it taught you about, you know, jumping, purification, how to use your abilities, all that. The new one just tells you how to jump, and that's it. That's it. Everything else you have to figure out, I think. I think the game might give you a little random tutorial. A little tutorial pop-up. Although those haven't particularly worked for me even now. It's funny, but the tutorials have never really popped up when they should have for me. I'm just having fun in the lava area now because this is like my favorite. This is like my favorite area because I can do this. Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's a weird choice. The excuse of we didn't know where to put it is kind of makes it feel like you didn't really think about it at all, but for a new player, I could see why that would definitely be a weird choice for a newer player to see that instead of the original, with the original tutorial, you know, that tells you how to play the game. That tells, you know, it tells you what the enemies are. It, you know, it eases you into the world of Mirrorland, the original does. You know, like any good tutorial should, it eases you into the game. It eases you into how the world works. The new one just tells you how to jump and it's like, I don't know, figure it out. That's it. Nikki, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm just running around as a panda and yapping about video games that I played. Yeah, I still really like Nikki, though. I like Infinity Nikki a lot. I want it to succeed. So I'm really hoping they get their shit together, and they put off the next update for as long as humanly possible. And please get beta testers if you don't have them. It doesn't seem like you do. But yeah. Infinity Nikki. Just, I hope they do get their shit together, because if they release another update like this, the game's not gonna last any longer. Not to be like a doom and gloom grifter kind of person like all these other... No offense to all the drama people that like to make drama videos that I don't care to watch, but YouTube likes to recommend to me. I think the game can come back from this. I think that absolutely can. It's just really... It's gonna depend largely on how they handle things going forward, how they handle their next big update. Because if their big update is as bad as this one, I think it's Jover. I think it's infinity over for Nikki. It could potentially be. So it's just gonna depend how they handle things going forward. We will see. I'm really hoping, I'm really hoping that they come back from this. Because I want them to. I really do. I really like the game. I love the game even. It's great. All I've ever wanted in a video game is just to have a main character. It doesn't necessarily have to be a girl, but I like Nikki. She's awesome. She's a bonus. All I've ever wanted was to have a video game where I could dress up the main character in as many pretty outfits as possible. That's all I've ever wanted. So this game is a 10 out of 10 game. Just hope they get their shit together. Nikki, end of Infinity. I will say it's in a much better state than it was. At least for a PC player, I mostly play it on the PC. Again, the latest patch made it super laggy for me, and it could have not been the patch. It could have been just a lot of people were trying to access the game at once. Like, I'm gonna be generous and assume it could have just been that. I don't know. It is an awful strange coincidence that it only started lagging after this latest patch, and there's probably been another patch or two since I played it last. The dying system is very neat. It's something that's in past Infinity Nikki games, or at least it was in the one that I played. I really like the dying feature. The colors don't quite turn out the way the palette looks. Palette, however you say that word. The color palette that they offer looks. Like, you can work with it, but it doesn't quite look the same on each piece of clothing. Which, to be fair, I don't expect it to, because depending on, like, dress effects, shaders and stuff, the color's gonna look different. I understand that. So I'm not too pressed about it. I just pick the color that works with me most and deal with it. There is a color wheel for, like, I think 5-star outfits. You have to unlock it, but there is, like, a color wheel, so, like, there's even... The fact that that exists at all is amazing. I just thought they were gonna do the little, sets palette colors and call it a day, which I would have been fine with, but the fact that some do have a color wheel you can unlock is pretty amazing. So you can get really specific with the colors. Yeah, like, if you like open world games and, like, dressing up and stuff like that, I recommend it. Like, it's not a super hard game. Again, the combat is just... there's no leveling up or anything. There are, like, some items that you can change out that changes the way your purification ability works, your attack. But that's about it, at least for right now. That could change in the future, I don't know. At the moment, there's only one... Well, there is the newish area, but there's, like, basically one main area. Like, I do recommend it for people that like that kind of thing in a video game. Just want, like, a bit of a chill game. There is a bit of platforming in it, too, because there are, like, domains that you can access. Those aren't super hard either, but I guess if you're not, like, great at platformers, it might be a bit difficult. I have tried playing this game on both mobile and PS5. I would not recommend playing it on PS5 right now. I wouldn't recommend on either one of those. I would only recommend this on PC. Main reason being the latest update kind of really borked the PS5 version. There's been updates since then. But I still can't really get the PS5 version to work for me, so I just play the PC version right now. So I wouldn't suggest using that version. The mobile version has never really worked for me. I still have it because I can at least collect dailies and stuff, you know, when I don't feel like fully logging in, so I still keep it, but it doesn't really work that well for me. It crashes a lot, so I don't particularly use it. Other people seem to be able to play it just fine, so it might just be a me thing, it might just be my device. But another issue with mobile is, it's a lot uglier than the other versions. The lighting is completely different, even on max settings. And there's a lot of stuff missing from the world, like in the PC and console versions, there's a lot of flowers everywhere. Those do not exist in the mobile version, no matter what graphic level you're on, they're just not there. And all the colors and lighting is a lot muddier. It doesn't look as good. That might be a turn-off for a lot of people who are just there, you know, to play, you know, to have pretty outfits and stuff. Because looking at side-by-side screenshots, it just looks like a different game overall. But yeah, if you wanted to try it out, I would recommend the PC version overall. If you can't, then good luck with the other versions. Again, mobile not working well is probably just my device kind of thing. PS5, the console version, there's nothing I can do about because they just have to fix the game. Ah, fair. Yeah. PC, yes. Others, no. Console... You could try it on a console. It might work fine now. I don't know. The PC for sure. I'm glad I could make people want to try out a different game. Just because I did something silly in it. Honestly, that's a lot of times how I end up playing a game that I didn't consider before because I watched someone else play it, and then I'm like, actually, this looks fun. I want to play it. I want to try it. Yeah. Nikki! I was about to say, I might like to play Nikki now. I'd have to make, like, a different waiting room because... I mean, yeah. But my game's not updated on this PC, so I'm not never mind it. I can just yap while walking around as a panda until I get tired. Yeah, Infinity Nikki's good-ish. Be advised it may not work properly at the moment. Although again, with all the updates, the PC version has worked okay for me. I have a decent PC though. So with all those things in mind, they are at least actively updating it. Also, I'm sorry to the developers of that let me play this game. I have been yapping about stuff that has nothing to do with your game. I'm very sorry. I did mention I was sick, and I'm just yapping about stuff at this point. Because I've been cooped up in my room all week, for the most part, and I'm lonely. So I'm yapping to YouTube right now. I apologize, but I hope you understand. I really do like your game. I understand it's a demo, and there's gonna be some bugs. That's fine. I know I'm running around under here when I shouldn't, but it genuinely amuses me, and I'm just playing around. Great game. I do genuinely want to play the full version of it when you're available, or even an update of your demo, if you ever want to do that. But yes, I'm just lonely and I'm yapping. But also, I'm sorry. I mean, I've said about all I feel like saying. Like, it's really nice now that I disabled Steam input after realizing that was the issue, that it controls, like, how it's supposed to. My panda's not getting randomly stuck in a random direction, heckin' Steam input. I'm curious if there's gonna be, like, extra story stuff in the full release, or if what we've seen is more or less it, which, if what we've seen is more or less it, that's fine. You know, a game doesn't need, like, a super amazing story to be fun. Like, this would be fun just to sit down and just play through. Like, games like Croc or whatever, they don't really have any kind of voice acting or whatever, but you understand what's happening. I assume that's what this game is going for. You have little cutscenes that give you an overarching plot, but for the most part, you're just having a little nice little platform experience. I like games like that. I like a game that I can just turn on and have a little fun with. And even though, you know, again, demo is a bit buggy, I'm still having fun with it, because I just like running around as a little cute little panda. Under the lava. I think I may have broken the game a little bit with the babies, but it's fine. Needs to add diplomacy to the bears. Yes. Okay. Ah. Hang on. I can do this. Actually, can I go further? Okay, if I jump, though, I die here, because then Oh. I have found something new. I like that I'm still finding new things. I'm amused. Oh, I'm hidden. Stealth mission. I am become the lava. Am I stuck here eternally? Oh, I'm stuck here eternally. Oh, no, I dashed and I got out. Okay. I don't know why I want to keep pressing the shoulder buttons to bring out the glider. At no point does the game mention to use it, but I still want to press it. I guess just because they're there. Oh, I can do this one too. Wait, how do I do it on you? I'm not getting like a thingy. I can't use my magic on it. I might have broken the game a little bit. That's my fault. Ah, video games. So amazing. I love video games. Maybe once or twice. Have I found my babies yet? What happens if I get hit? Oh God, there's a very wet noise when I get hit. That's a bit scary. What happens if I go here? Oh. Do my babies actually stay with me here, or do they run off? What happens if it hits my babies? It said don't let it hit you or your babies. Sorry, children, this is for science. I think they're too small to get hit. Yeah, they're too small to get hit. Oh, where am I? Eh? Oh, I guess this only works if you've deposited all your babies into the home bank. Is that the main menu? Yeah. The only thing I don't like... Oh, interesting, it resaves it because I replayed it. The only thing I don't like is the ice skating controls. Like, they work better. Now that I have, again, Steam input was ruining everything. It controls about how you'd expect, but this is kind of... makes me a bit motion sick with the camera. I guess to use an example of a game that has, like, a four-legged creature on ice skates, although he's not really on ice skates. Spyro? The later Spyro games have a skating mechanic. You don't have ice skates, but you are a quadrupedic dragon. Is quadrupedic the right word? If that's the wrong word, I'm sorry. Please note I am sick, and I'm also extremely hot because I have a fever. But, there's an ice skating mechanic in there in some levels, but it is very smooth. It doesn't control like this. You pretty much go straight, and you can turn around when you want to turn around. I guess it's not particularly realistic, although I don't know if realism was what they were going for here. But I'd feel like making this bit a bit less motion sick would be good. Maybe let the panda go a bit straighter, so the camera's not jerking around everywhere. Would be good. Quadruped. Oh, okay. So I was not technically wrong. Can I go over here? No. Drat. I like how I'm like, oof, I keep breaking the game, and then I still keep breaking the game. Did I ever open that door before? I don't think I did. Hold on. Try to find a key. Quadruped. But yeah, everything else was just a symptom of Steam input, messing with the controls, and then, it, you know, other things that I assume will get fixed, so I don't even need to mention them. This is the only thing, that I could really be any kind of critical about, is the controls on this. Just, it might be a good idea to let the panda go a bit straighter. The red panda go a bit straighter. To prevent motion sickness. My motion sick, I don't get motion sick too badly like some people do. It's not as much of an issue for me unless the level... It might become an issue if it was a really long level and I had to continuously do that. But it might be an issue for other people a lot more than it is me, so... Might be... Maybe, you know, let the panda go a bit straighter, or... Maybe look at the way Spyro does it. You know, the way Spyro skates, something a little closer to that. It doesn't have to be exact, but, you know... Just the way he moves, he's not, like, doing this all the time. And the camera is mostly not jerking everywhere. I think something like that would be good. Again, doesn't have to be exact, just something similar. I don't know which one it was. I don't know if he started doing that. I know he does it in the third one. He might start doing it in the second one, but I don't remember. Yeah. That's about it. Although I know I can change the camera sensitivity. Okay, now hold on. Let me change the camera sensitivity and see. Okay, yeah. The camera's barely moving now. Which some people might enjoy. Let's see if that makes this any better. No. No, it does not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, Panda's making the camera too jerky here. It doesn't matter about the sensitivity. Okay, my eyes hurt a little bit when I do it continuously like that. No. I wanted the options. I don't know why I went that far. But, everything else from what I seems fine. Just this bit. This is a bit... Yeah, it's like the faster you go, the more it jerks, unfortunately. But yeah. That's about it. I look forward to seeing the rest of it. Like, I don't know if the levels will be any longer or not or anything, or if this is about how they're gonna be, or how long the game will be in total. Because this is an early build, it said. Because it said it in the corner. 0.06 or 0.6? I'm not sure. I don't remember what it said. It says it on the menu. 0.6 demo build is what it says. Ugh. Yeah. Don't really have anything else to say about it. I liked it. Apologies that I played your game while sick, though. Also, are those little dinosaurs in the water? Are those the piranhas that the game told me about? They kind of look like iguanas, actually. Like, I might be crazy, but those little green things in the water, they have, like, eyes and mouths. It's to the right of the start game button. Like 3 of them. They look like little iguanas or dinosaurs. I'm not sure the lore of this world. Also, I see a brown... what I think is a brown bear in the corner. In the left corner there. Just above the start game button a little bit. To the left of it. It's peeking. So good it makes the ill feel better. There you go. There's a tagline. Game so sunny, your sickness will be gone. No. Okay. I haven't had anything to eat today because I haven't been hungry because sick, but it's not good to not eat, so I need to go do that. I have to force something inside of me, unfortunately. So I don't get sicker. To be fair, I'm bad about remembering to eat on a good day. So... And now I don't have an appetite. So it's extra hard because I don't remember things. Also, what are those? Oh, those are... I thought those were those are the boars I'm looking at below the demo word. Hidden. I know. I'm not particularly good at it. I will go eat something though. I've at least had water today, and I took medicine. I took medicine just before I did this stream. Because my fever was a bit higher than it has been lately. I at least did that. I remembered my water, even though I forgot the foods. Yes. I'm sad I've been sick this week. Because I had a game. I played Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I've just played chapter 1 so far. My ideal was to play it chapter by chapter and upload it chapter by chapter. So I played all of chapter 1. And I did that before I streamed last week. And I was all set to edit it down and stuff. And then DuckTales made me sick. DuckTales caused me immense pain. It gave me tonsillitis. You know, here I am. Still haven't edited that video. Otherwise, I would have had at least one video last week if this hadn't have hit. I would have had two if I hadn't gotten sick. Because I had planned. I'd had it all planned out. I was going to play some games over the weekend. Get them recorded and edited. Get all the video schedules. I schedule all my videos. I'm not often online when they go live. And then I got sick, and all those plans were gone. Sag. Yeah, Faith is interesting. The little robotic voiceovers are also very, I want to say funny, but interesting. Yeah, there's like 3 chapters, although I think there's 4. Because it might have changed, or this might not be the case, I don't know. At the moment I can only access 3 chapters, but apparently there's a chapter 2 prologue that unlocks after you beat chapter 2. So there might essentially be 4 chapters total, if my information is correct, and it may not be. Because I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't been able to play the game again because I got sick. I must finish what I started. There's just this little pixel priest walking around with this robotic voice. It's really, really great. I did get all the endings for chapter 1, and even there was like a secret boss. The secret boss wasn't hard, but they were there and I did get them, so that'll be in the video too. Whenever I'm stopped being sick and I can edit it, dang it. Oh shit. Actually, I have I have another game that I have a due date on to play. Oh shit. I might okay, if you guys see another stream pop up like earlier on in the week, that's because that's why. It's a game that a developer gave me, and I need to play it at a certain time frame. Because there's another I need to play. And I was just going to do a video on it, because it's like 15 minutes, but I don't know if I can actually... I don't know if I have the energy to both record and edit. So I might just make it like a little stream. I don't know. It'd be the shortest stream in human history, I guess, but I could always like... I could, like, play it and then have a separate waiting room ready to just do whatever the heck I want to do afterwards. I could just do that. It's a bit annoying, I guess, but then I can have it, you know, the other stuff separate. Yes, but there will probably be another stream earlier in the week, next week, I'd say. Unless I get better. Unless I get better between now and then. If I get better between now and then I won't do it. But if I don't, I'll just do the video. I'll just do another stream, and yeah. Oh, it sucks when you get sick and you have things that you have a deadline on stuff you need to do. Ah. Sucks. Yes, yes, yes. One for video essays. Flawed Peacock's videos. Oh. I might check it out, thank you. I like a good long video to play in the background while I'm doing something else. But yes, I know. I will be a good bear and I will go eat some food. And, maybe turn on my fan or something because I'm hot, and I guess I'll check my temperature again. Make sure my medicine is working. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, everybody. Sorry I lack energy. I don't know how I sound. I often sound worse to myself than I apparently sound to others, so I can't really use myself as a judge to determine these things. But yes, I will go eat. I will see you guys another time, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and that you don't get sick like I did from DuckTales. But if any of you that watch the VOD of DuckTales got sick afterwards, let me know in the comment section right now. Maybe not on this video, but let me know, so I can gather more proof that DuckTales made me sick. I am joking. Okay, bye everybody. The energy level matched the game very well. Okay, good. Great, awesome. Okay, bye everybody. I'm gonna go be a good bear and rest. Bye! Burr, 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 burr.